Today's episode is going to focus on service-specific, frequently asked questions. Welcome to the Up in My Business podcast with me, Lex Lancaster, where you'll get an inside look at all things tech, business, and my life as a physical therapist turned digital operations expert. You'll hear all about my lessons as a business owner, the ins and outs of tech for your business, and more. From SEO, websites, and email marketing to automations, launches, and copywriting, I've got you. I'm so excited you're here. Let's dive in. Today's episode is brought to you by Jane, a clinic management software and EMR. Now, we all know that choosing the right EMR can feel a bit overwhelming, especially when you're just starting out. You're trying to juggle both your practice needs and your budget, and that's not always the easiest combo. Well, that's why Jane came up with the best new balance plan. It includes the essential features you need to keep things running smoothly in your clinic without the extra fluff that you don't. One-on-one telehealth, unlimited support, email reminders, and more are included, no matter which plan you choose. So if you're looking for an EMR that helps you focus on your patients, not your costs, Jane is here for you, just like a part-time assistant. Plans start as low as $39 a month in the US, $54 a month in Canada. Visit jane.app/pricing to learn more. And if you're ready to get started, use my code LEX1MO. Again, that's LEX1MO at sign up for a 1-month grace period on your new Jane account. And you will see that linked as well in the show notes. Welcome back to another episode of Up in My Business. I am excited to chat with you today about service-specific, frequently asked questions. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth than I did on a recent Instagram post because I feel like it might be helpful to hear just more details around the thing, if you will. First and foremost, we will start off with personal and business updates, personal life stuff, still going strong with Betsy. So Betsy and I have been working together. I have been working with Betsy since not the very beginning. It was like the middle of November. So it's officially the 13th week of us working together, and I am enjoying the process so much. I am feeling really good and I'm really strong, honestly, and I feel awesome. So if you're looking to work with Betsy, I highly recommend her. It's been such a seamless, easy process, to be honest with you, and there is nothing better than having your workouts programmed for you. To be honest, it's like just a complete game changer. We're still playing volleyball. I'm looking outside. It's sunny today. It's been raining for the past 3 days, which again, we needed. But today is sunny. It looks nice out. We are going to be headed out. So I'm recording this on Friday, the 7th. So you'll hear it on Monday. So by the time you hear this will all be done. But we're headed out this weekend. So we're going to meet up with our friends, Dan and Natalie. Their daughter has a gymnastics competition in Long Beach. So we're going to head down there tonight, have dinner. And then tomorrow we're going back down to actually watch the competition. I'm super excited. I think it'll be really fun and cute. What was I going to say? Oh, tonight, fun thing. So we know I'm on like my sourdough journey. I decided to make sourdough for Dan and Natalie because Natalie always, asks about my bread when I make it. And in my opinion, like if I'm going to give you bread, I want to make sure you have all the tools to eat it. So obviously olive oil, salt, we need a bowl to dip in. We need a knife to cut the bread. So I made them a little basket and I think it's going to be really cute. I haven't put it together yet because I just baked the bread this morning. So I have to put it in the bag, get that all prepped up, ready to go, wrap it up. Got a cute little gift for their daughter as well. And then I was a dancer when I was younger. So I'm pretty sure gymnasts also have the We Get You flowers on competition days. So probably going to show up with flowers tomorrow for her as well. And I hope she, obviously crushes it. But yeah, should be a great weekend. We're going to play volleyball on Sunday. And also I'm recording this on Friday because I'm like super caught up with work, which is great. And just felt like I had extra time. So might as well knock this out. I already knocked out my email as well for my Monday Minute. Last week I did all my stuff on Sunday night, and like, I'll be honest, like my mental capacity has been a little less than I would like it to be, just because like, I will say like the pressure and the frustration around the world right now is just a lot. And, you know, I'm not the person who, I'm not going to be like crying on Instagram. That's just not what I do. And that's fine. Like, I don't judge anybody who does, but it's just not my choice. So even though I'm not like actively crying on Instagram, I am definitely feeling a lot of feels in the back end here, and just, you know, taking each day as it comes and trying to do the best I can where I can and help where I can when I can. So just a lot of stuff. And Sunday night I was doing work late and, sent out an email that was intended just for my SEO school members to my whole list, which, you know, it is what it is. Like, I will be honest, like, I have never had it happen just because I'm so, I am just very anal retentive. And when it happened, I was like, oh, that's so fucking annoying. And I hate that I can't like unsend it. And I say it's annoying because like, I'm also a person, like I give myself grace, mistakes happen, but to bombard people with 3 emails last Monday was a little annoying. So my apologies if you got bombarded, but also you got an inside look. Like, I owned it. It's not like I'm going to like make an excuse. Nope. I just messed up. And then, also showed that if you're inside my SEO school, like, you continuously get updates forever. So people who might not know what that looks like that's what it looks like. And it was helpful. I had a lot of people email me back and just said like, hey, like, I really appreciate how you owned this, and I'm going to save this response for when it happens to me in the future, because I know it's going to happen. And, you know, it is what it is. And I respect that. And I appreciate all of the responses, all the people who let me know. Truly, it means a ton. And yeah, really, really I'm grateful for who is on my newsletter list, and really just appreciate you. So thank you if you're there. If you're not, you can sign up and in the show notes. Business stuff. I am really happy. I took on a different role. It's been like the same role since I've started, really, with Movement Rev, Anna Hartman. So I've always done like back end work for her and tech stuff for her, but now I'm really moving into her management role. So I'm actually managing a team. She calls me her COO. I am managing her team of 4 people, including her, and basically making systems happen and being quote unquote her boss, if you will, as well. And it's been going pretty well. So, I'm really enjoying it. It's just a little bit of a different role. And then also my availability then is now reflective of that increased time commitment to Anna's business. So you'll notice like there is less time to meet with me on one-on-one calls. And I did raise my coaching rate just because it was a year and a half. I talked about that in the last episode, I believe, maybe 2 episodes ago. But either way, I am just feeling really good at my business, feeling really, I'll just say like happy, if you will. Just really enjoying what I'm doing, enjoying everyone that I'm working with, and being able to get on discovery calls and really like just tell people, you know, for lack of better terms, I want you to succeed. I want you to do what works for you. And I never want you to feel like I'm pushing you to work with me. And I've always done that, but I also know like right now is just the time to step back completely and just be like, how can I help? And let me know when you need help, because I think a lot of people are really overwhelmed right now. So just trying to alleviate a little bit of that. But yeah, nothing else really to report. Excuse me. I am working on my continuation offer for SEO school because I know people are having trouble over the course of after SEO school's over to implement and continue implementing. So I'm trying my best to develop that offer as well for anybody listening who's in SEO school and wants to continue on. I know it's needed, and what it comes down to is I need to make sure that you have what you need to succeed, because the last thing I want to do is bring people into a program and then have them have the same problem that they were having before. So I am really just being very specific on exactly what people need in order to have success, and then going to essentially launch that specific thing. And it's going to be a limited amount of people, because at least for one part of the offer, just because I can't take on more one-on-one people. And I think it's going to be really good because I hear the concerns and going to create a solution for that. If you haven't checked out my $47 SEO crash course, that is also available. I'll make sure I link it in the show notes as well, but that is also available. I did talk about it last week, and it's been going really well. I'm really happy with how that course turned out and the feedback that I've been getting on it as well. All right, let's jump into the episode. Nothing too crazy today. I really wanted to talk about something that came up on multiple coaching calls in the last couple of weeks, and also it's in my website audit bootcamp. So the biggest thing that I want to share when it comes to website pages and frequently asked questions, FAQs, are that if you're going to have them, or when you have them, ideally you have one FAQ page that has all of your FAQs on it. And, it might be billing FAQs, location FAQs, service FAQs, insurance FAQs, whatever it is. And then I also recommend that whenever you have multiple services, so let's just say dry needling, massage, physical therapy, all of them are going to have different FAQs that are service specific. So for instance, if you're on the dry needling page, you probably don't need to know about physical therapy. Is it applicable? Yes, of course. They definitely work together, but it's really ideal to have dry needling specific FAQs on that page. Now, when you do that, right? So let's just go with dry needling for now. You can say, how does dry needling work? How many sessions do I need? Does it hurt? Yada, yada. The response there can be, a paragraph. You can also take that paragraph and then put a link inside the FAQ to say, go read a blog about this topic, because you could write a whole blog about how dry needling works. But if you need to write a quick little response about how dry needling works in an FAQ section, we're not looking for a dissertation here. We're looking for a sentence or two max. So creating service specific FAQs, and then inside each of those FAQs, you can then link to a long blog post if you have one. If you don't, then you can always write one or not. But this can help because when someone is looking at your website and they're trying to figure out if a service is for them, what they're going to do is scroll that page, obviously see, do you treat them as a human? Can you solve the problem that they have as a human? And then any questions that are running through their head, likely, or I hope they would be answered in the FAQ section. If you're having trouble figuring out what FAQs to put there, or like what FAQs would be good ones to have, if you will, you can go to Claude.ai or ChatGPT and put in the service and just ask it what FAQs are good FAQs to have on this service page. Shantae originally introduced me to this, and it's been so helpful. So now I'm sharing it with anyone if they ask how to develop FAQs. It's just so easy to head over to AI and ask it what FAQs are good for this service. And then obviously, like, we're editing and elaborating a little bit more than AI is and really tailoring it to our business. We're not just copying and pasting here, but you can do that and then jump over to your service specific FAQ pages and add in the FAQs accordingly. And then also, you can put the FAQs, the full list of FAQs, on an FAQ page and separate it out by service, billing, insurance, whatever it may be, general, location, what have you. All of that to say that I do believe having both of those things are important. So an FAQ page with all or like the most general FAQs, and then service specific pages that have service specific FAQs. And if you are confused and want more information on how to actually edit your website, make it super, super functional, have it flow well, all you need to do is join my website audit mini course. It's such a jam-packed mini course full of information, and you will get all of this stuff and way more inside of that. So if you have any questions, concerns, and really want to be led through an audit process, I highly recommend you check that out. Okay, friends, that's all I have for you today. I hope you head out, grab some service FAQs and put them on your website. Let me know how it goes if you do. If not, then, put it on your to-do list, get to it when you can. And just let me know. Keep me posted. And if you have any episode requests, I'd love to hear them. Feel free to email me. Feel free to DM me. Whatever, you can do whatever's easiest for you. Alrighty. Thank you so much for listening. I will catch you next time.